picture that Chuck E. Cheese grabs leftover pizza slices and builds a pizza.
I have witnessed that. That is not a conspiracy.
No. They do what? Hey, what's up, YouTube? We're gonna watch people's worst jobs they've ever had, okay? I want to know what your worst job you've ever had. Put it in the comments. Follow up all the socials. Discord and Reddit is in the description. And let's make fun of people. Okay.
Did you quit or were you fired?
I wasn't fired. They were like, we're gonna ask.
Why does she sound like that? Why does she sound like that? Bro, we're 4 seconds in her voice, bro.
Did you quit or were you fired?
I wasn't fired. They were like, we're gonna ask you to not come back for the school year.
That's actually what firing looks like.
She sounds like she's doing an impression.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
The worst job I ever, oh God.
I've had a lot of
Chat, what's the worst jobs you've ever had? Yo, what's up, Yelenia? What's the worst job you've had, chat?
boats. Selling windows, door to door.
Lifeguarding.
My first job graduating from college was a pyramid scheme.
Oh, pyramid scheme, you're a scammer! She's a con artist.
Lifeguarding.
My first job graduating from college was a pyramid scheme.
She is a scammer! She is a scammer, oh my god. Pyramid scheme?
Oh, I used to sell timeshares. Why?
Working at a bar called Crackheads. I was canvassing for Planned Parenthood. I got water thrown in my face. I got spit on. Oh, I worked a basketball camp and I had to clean up after teenage boys.
I was a lingerie barista when I was 19 years old on Highway 3.
Construction worker?
I did not like being objectified in the
Both of you to assume I've had a job.
What's the worst job?
KK, what?
Oh, I worked at a casino. Working at a dry cleaners. The fumes were so bad that they had to shut it down a couple years later, which is crazy because like I did have a headache every single time I worked there. I worked.
Bro was getting like poison, bro. Oh my god.
Barn.
Did you have to
Alright, Quest.
Literally. You have to like clean up shit.
All the stuff made me clean up the boat. They were like, ew, it's really gross. Smash and you can go clean it up. And I was like, cool, yep. Why did they make you clean it up? Because they were all managers.
Why did you take that? Listen, imagine you're at your job and every single time they're like, you clean up the mess, you clean up the poo. Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? This guy just let it slide.
Smash and you can go clean it up. And I was like, cool, yep. Why did they make
What do you mean, cool, yep, sure? Cool, yep, sure. This guy just lets anyone just tell him to do anything.
you clean it up? Because they were all managers.
The management was very unorganized.
Management wasn't fantastic.
Managers are so weird,
Very
bro.
crazy boss.
Boss was just, he was just awful.
My boss was a bitch.
She would like make me clock out at like 10 p.m. but then I had to keep working without getting paid. She would come
Work without getting paid.
make me clock out at like 10 p.m. but then I had to keep working without getting paid.
And you let that slide. Me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. That's just me. Me personally, I'm getting paid for every single second I work. Second. That's just me though.
She would come in.
I wouldn't
and
take
she'd
that.
Tell
Me
me I wasn't
personally.
wearing enough makeup. I just like after one shift, I was like, I'm fucking done, and I just like emailed her daughter. I was like, your mom sucks, and I quit.
Yo, you're not wearing enough makeup? What?
Maybe working for my dad.
Oh yeah.
You know, he'd be yelling at them. He's like, "Why aren't you there yet?" And I was like, like it's
Personally,
never a sign my dad that I've seen.
I'd be throwing hands. I'm getting paid to watch you.
To like make sure that
Must be nice.
working.
The owners made very disparaging comments about my kind, my family.
My manager, he used to comment on my hair
Racist?
a lot.
What would you say?
That I would need to tame it.
That's a racist boss. Racist boss, bro. Kurtz, thank you so much for the follow. You know what it is, yeah? When black people have their natural 4C hair, they'll be like, no, that's so improper. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? All right, bye to Mike.
Yeah.
Guys had like an office job where my boss was really mean to me.
Oh, chat, what do you think is the worst job you could ever have? Like, office jobs, like, bro, I don't know, man.
Did you get fired or did you quit?
I had to
Doorman boss.
get legal help to get out of that employment situation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
legal
it
help.
worked out just fine.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
She's brought it up.
My first 2 jobs.
What
because they
the
were both in
hell?
Retail
jobs.
Retail, working, graveyard.
Retail is hard. Retail is hard.
They wanted me to work 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Get off at 4 a.m. Then I'd go to class at 8 a.m.
Yeah, I didn't sleep at all.
They just threw you in the deep end and just like were like,
I love
figure it
her
out,
hair.
we're gonna yell at you if you don't get it right.
I worked for like a video game store. I just got
Her hair. Oh my god. Bro. How much hairspray do you think that held up this, bro? What the hell, man? We're not in the 60s anymore. She probably listens to Elvis. Oh my god. 300 cans?
screamed at a lot.
Oh.
I worked at GameStop for 6 years.
What didn't you like about it?
Getting hit on by 13-year-old boys.
I was in customer service in Walmart and it was awful.
Customer service is the worst.
People can be.
Everyone there was an asshole.
It was a lot of very entitled humans that I was working with.
I think I've just had been like past that point in my life of like standing all day.
I just realized it was just not something I wanted to do.
Tons of lifting.
Lord, you should.
Out of high school is not it.
Never had another labor job after that.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
I was a front desk at a beauty school and it was horrible.
I was sitting in a cubicle.
I
all
love her
summer.
glasses.
I could show up at 8 and leave at 5 and not talk to another person all day, and it was
Damn,
really
that's
depressing.
lonely.
Didn't really get paid, I just got like housing.
It didn't have end times for the shifts, so I just stayed there until they said I could leave.
No, that's a low-key slavery. What do you mean you stayed there until they told you when you could leave? Is this prison? Is this prison? What do you mean you stayed there until... No, that has to be prison. No. That's not... That is illegal. What do you mean you didn't have an end time?
I was a minor, so I didn't really
You
know
were a
about-
minor?
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Did you get
That's child labor. That has to be illegal.
fired or did you quit?
I quit.
Oh yeah, I quit.
Well, she tried to fire me, and then by the end I quit. I was like, I'm out of here.
Did you quit respectfully or kind of?
Oh, I quit joyfully. I just told him.
Minor. She was a minor. She was under 18.
I had just had enough.
I think I just stopped showing up. That's not great. I wouldn't do it again. I never did it again.
You can't just stop coming to work. You need to tell them that you quit, bro. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? No.
I've always been pretty good about putting 2-week notices in. I wanted to leave before the 2 weeks, but I stayed professional and I finished through.
Did you quit or were you fired?
Technically, I got fired.
I wanted to quit and they fired me. I got fired because I went on a mission trip with my
Wait, chat, wait. Chat, when you get fired, do you have to tell your job that you got fired, like the next one you get? Like, can they tell you got fired? Because if that's on your resume, then that looks so bad.
That person's going to hell.
Oh yeah.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
That's when I worked fast food at Bojangles.
Domino's, In-N-Out, drive-thru.
Fast food is the worst. People treat you so bad. I don't have a job. I don't know.
They had all the front of house, like, white people, and they had back of house, all people of color.
They held back all the people of color. Are we in the 1960s, brother? What kind of job are you working at? Are you good? Hello? What? Wait, I need captions because I'm not hearing this. Oh yeah, look!
Restaurant? Like the first restaurant job that I worked was like a reality check.
And they had all the front of house, like, white people, and they had back of house, all people of color.
That is so racist. That is crazy racist. Quest, why are you saying W job? What is wrong with you?
The waitress. I just really didn't like the people that I had to serve.
People would be really
Some companies
about
can
food
tell if you were
items
fired,
and
but it
yell at
depends.
workers.
Next job after construction new, but they weren't bothered.
My first shift, they like scheduled me from
That's what I'm saying. All the bosses are racist, Venus.
I had to deliver it to some guy in an alley, and I quit the next day because I was like, I'm not doing that.
I was in prep cutting onions for like 8 hours. My boss
Was
was
it
giving me a lot of shit because I would, sob because onions. I worked at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh no, not Chuck E. Cheese.
We've got a lot of Chuck E. Cheese answers here today.
Like you gotta clean piss out of a fucking slide.
You have to put on the rat costume.
Yes, I've been in the mouse costume. It's really smelly.
So is it true that Chuck E. Cheese grabs leftover pizza slices and builds a pizza?
I have witnessed that. That is not a conspiracy.
No! They do what? They get leftover and they make the pizza? Ew! Yeah, never go to America. Ew. No. That's disgusting. Today is a good day to be English. My Chuck E. Cheese is closed.
Seen pizza be dropped on the floor, picked up, and put right back on.
Oh, man!
Shit.
Zama, thanks for this follow. What's up?
Probably babysitting 7 kids at once. Babysitting rich kids, daycare provider.
It really was rewarding at times, but oh my god, being an elementary school teacher was terrible.
The kids were just
really
like bad, but they were terrible.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
I feel like working with kids is so much nicer.
Actually, have never had a bad job.
And I love the job I have now. I've actually liked all my jobs.
I actually haven't had many bad jobs.
Fair play, man.
I've actually only had one job.
And you love it?
Yeah, I do like it. I think it's really fun, yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have a job that I hated the most.
All of my jobs have taught me a lot, so I would say none of them are worse.
Do you believe in having a dream job?
Yes.
What's your dream
Do you guys
job?
believe in having a dream job?
Actor.
I want to be working with people.
I could never work with kids,
like
really?
The job I'm having now is
Kids
like
are nice
I'm
to work
nannying
with,
right
no?
now for different families.
I think there is dream jobs, but people don't understand that even when you get to your dream job, like, yes, it's still gonna be work. Because if you make it become your whole life,
Yes,
then
I agree.
it can start to feel like a chore.
I think I will get my dream job.
Which is what?
Possibly owning my own business down the road.
Cool.
Wig at the company.
I'm
that
working my
with.
dream job. That is
I'm
sick, Joey.
Running shit. I'm a manager or CEO or
Jeez.
some top of the organization. I don't know. I want to be boss.
Alright, fair play. We have learned that there are
Teenage
some.
boys.
We have learned that there are some racist bosses, and people are being held back at work until they're told to leave. Anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.